Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. Happy August, everybody. This is episode number 538. I have two birthdays to go over today, and before we get into the birthdays, I do have to announce the passing of Mr. Robert Simonak, who died at the age of 92 on Monday, August 1st. I will read the press release from the Congressional Medal of Honor Society that reads, "The Congressional Medal of Honor Society regretfully announces that Robert E. Simonak, Medal of Honor recipient, passed away Monday, August 1st, 2022 in Novi, Michigan at the age of 92. On August 17, 1952, at Outpost Irene, Korea, Simonak was a private first class with 2nd Squad, 2nd Platoon, Company F, 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines, 1st Marine Division, reinforced, when he threw himself on a grenade to protect his fellow Marines. He was treated for 7 months in military hospitals before being medically discharged from the Marine Corps due to his injuries. President Dwight Eisenhower presented his Medal of Honor on October 23, 1953, at a White House ceremony. Simonak was born in Detroit, Michigan on April 26, 1930, the third of 4 sons. He briefly worked for Ford Motor Company and General Motors after graduating from Mackenzie High School in Detroit. He joined the Marine Corps in August 1951. He returned to Michigan after the war and earned a degree in business management. He is survived by a daughter. Burial arrangements are pending, and there are 65 living Medal of Honor recipients remaining. So, unfortunately, that is one passing. That is one less Korean War recipient that we now have. We have no living Medal of Honor recipients from World War II. There are only 2 Korean War recipients left, and it really drives home the importance of the mission that I have here at this with this podcast, is to tell every single one of these stories, because these men are not going to be around forever to tell their stories, so they need to be told. So our prayers do go out to his family for strength and peace during this time. Moving on to some birthdays. Yesterday, there was a birthday, and it belonged to Mr. Jack Jacobs. He was born August 2nd, 1945, in Brooklyn, New York. He is a former U.S. Army colonel that earned the Medal of Honor for his actions during the Vietnam War. He turned a beautiful age of 77 yesterday, so a happy birthday to Mr. Jack Jacobs. And one last birthday belongs to Mr. Ed Byers, which he was born on the 4th of August, 1979, so his birthday is tomorrow, and he'll be turning the beautiful age of 43 years old. He is a former U.S. Navy SEAL Command Master Chief Petty Officer that earned his Medal of Honor for his actions during the war in Afghanistan. So a very happy birthday to Ed Byers, and again to Jack Jacobs. And that's all the birthdays I have for today. Let's jump right on into today's Tale of Honor. Raymond was born on the 15th of December, 1945, in Moriah, New York, and was one of 13 children. He entered the U.S. Army in May of 1967, and it wasn't long after that he would be deployed in support of the Vietnam War with Company A, 3rd Battalion, 60th Infantry, 9th Infantry Division, where his actions would later earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, while serving as a rifleman with Company A, Specialist 4 Wright distinguished himself during a combat patrol in an area where an enemy ambush had occurred earlier. Specialist 4 Wright's unit suddenly came under intense automatic weapons and small arms fire from an enemy bunker system protected by numerous snipers in nearby trees. Despite the heavy enemy fire, Specialist 4 Wright and another soldier leaped to the top of a dike to assault the position. Armed with a rifle and several grenades, he and his comrade exposed themselves to intense fire from the bunkers as they charged the nearest one. Specialist 4 Wright raced to the bunker, threw in a grenade, killing its occupant. The 2 soldiers then ran through a hail of fire to a second bunker. While his comrade covered him with his machine gun, Specialist 4 Wright charged the bunker and succeeded in killing its occupant with a grenade. A third bunker contained an automatic rifleman who had pinned down much of the friendly platoon. While his comrade again covered him with machine gun fire, Specialist 4 Wright charged in and killed the enemy rifleman with a grenade. The 2 soldiers worked their way through the remaining bunkers, knocking out 4 of them. Throughout their furious assault, Specialist 4 Wright and his comrade had been almost continuously exposed to intense sniper fire from the tree line as the enemy desperately sought to stop their attack. Overcoming stubborn resistance from the bunker system, the men advanced into the tree line, forcing the snipers to retreat, giving immediate chase, and driving the enemy away from the friendly unit so that it advanced across the open area without further casualty. When his ammunition was exhausted, Specialist 4 Wright returned to his unit to assist in the evacuation of the wounded. This two-man assault had driven an enemy platoon from a well-prepared position, accounted for numerous enemy casualties, and averted further friendly casualties. Specialist 4 Wright's extraordinary heroism, courage, and indomitable fighting spirit saved the lives of many of his comrades and inflicted serious damage on the enemy. His acts were in keeping with the highest traditions of the military service and reflect great credit upon himself and the U.S. Army. As mentioned in the last episode, the other soldier mentioned in the citation is Leonard Keller, and both men received the Medal of Honor from President Johnson on the 19th of September, 1968. I could not find any further information about his early or later life, and Raymond Richard Wright, known as Buzzer, died on the 24th of September, 1999, at the age of 53. He is buried in the Gerald B. Solomon Saratoga National Cemetery in Schuylerville, New York, Section 7, Site 1035. And that was the Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, and please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.